All right, so this video is basically to highlight an awesome YouTuber that I've been a subscriber of her channel for quite some time, MsArtGarden. So yeah, she's finally came back to YouTube after a long time, and you know, in real life stuff, you know, life gets busy. But yeah, so it's really cool to have her back because it's a bit of a blast from the past. But yeah, MsArtGarden's live streams were really, really cool, and we all sort of met each other through that, quite a few of us, and it was just a really special time, and it's so good to have her back. For those that don't know, she is a very talented artist. She does digital paintings and drawings, and tries different things out with her art, which is really awesome. She's bloody talented at doing lighting as well. So yeah, if you sort of, she does tutorials, so if you guys want to learn something, then definitely go check her out. I'll leave a link to her channel in the description below. Her latest video is making animated backgrounds, so that is something I'm probably going to implement into my own projects. So yeah, she's got all sorts of little handy tips and things for you to sort of, you know, work on your skills a little bit more too. So it's quite handy. She asked 2 questions in her last video, so I just want to kind of cover those too.
As a side note, how do people stay motivated? Like, how do you stay motivated? Do you have any good tips? Especially like when you're super busy with other things that take priority, so you have to do those things, and then only have a little bit of time to work on things like hobbies that you want to do. I'm always so tired and unmotivated, even if it's something that like I really wanted to do. When I finally get time to do it, I'm just like, oh no, I'm so tired. Maybe this is just the cost of becoming a boring grown-up.
For me personally, when it comes to doing projects, I kind of just look back at the stuff I have done and be like, well, you know, that was quite cool to see that finished. You know, at the time, midway through it, you're just sort of kind of overwhelmed and kind of feeling a bit swamped. But that feeling that you get when you've polished it off and you've finished it is just, it's awesome. That's what keeps me going. And like, even if you just decide you want to do a project that takes like a few hours or something just to finish, like a drawing or something like that, and then just take that feeling of when you've finished it and use that as motivation for creating more art and things. Just don't pressure yourself. Like, as you get older, like you said, it's sort of like you feel like you've got hardly any time to work on things. And when you do, it's just kind of like, I want to chill out and rest. Well, those are the days where, you know, you should just chill out and rest, but then you get to this point, if you've been chilling out and resting for quite some time, that you just like, you're like, oh, you know, I feel really freaking creative today. I might actually do something, you know, even if it's just something small. And yeah, just take that and use that as motivation, really. It may only take a small project to get the ball rolling. The other question was,
for those of you out there that have characters that you design, like, how well do you remember everything about their design? Or how much do you rely on references that you've made for them when you're drawing them again?
I guess the simple answer is I do try to use references, but it ultimately ends up taking a different form over time anyway, because that's just the way it is. It just changes and evolves.
I feel like it's kind of cool that it redefines itself over time and makes itself like look totally different from when you first draw. I mean, look at The Simpsons, for instance, like the first season in comparison to like the later ones, like everything's more like polished now. But I quite like the weird, wacky sort of early look of The Simpsons. So yeah, that's kind of just my preference anyway. So you guys keep drawing and creating, and MsArtGarden, keep up the amazing artwork, and I will see you guys in the next one. Please be sure to check out MsArtGarden's channel. I will leave a link in the description below, like I said, and yeah, have a good day /night/evening. All right, catch you later.